welcome back to Return of the Obra Dinn. Last time we did pretty good. We managed to nail down a few identities, so I want to just try and continue that same momentum and throw ourselves straight into it with a little bit of an investigation on a lead that we picked up not so long ago. I'd like to take a little look to see if we can't absolutely nail down for sure the... Let me see. The identity of... Where are you, sir? Where are you, sir? Omid Gul, the Persian topman. So we saw in, I think it was Mr. Spratt's memory, that... I think I want to go this way. That... there was a bunk with Omid Gul's number on it with what looked like some sort of scimitar, a very fancy looking sword. I think it's a scimitar anyway. I don't know weapons. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling that I peered at him through yonder porthole when I was investigating this chap's death. Let's take a look if we can spot him sword aloft. Oh. There he is. There's the bugger. Right. Nice. So, that is our sword owner. We can't actually target him from here, but I can only think that that is the guy that I thought it... Yes, there we go. That's our man. That's our top man. Awesome. That's Omid Gul. Well, that was nice and easy. Yeah. Well, that's that. Right, I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to do now. That was that was the only thing I had planned out. Something that did also come to my attention was the fact that despite my best efforts and my valiant attempts at pinning a name on the bugger, this guy still held fast through the last round of validations. So I think it was a little bit of a shot in the dark, to be quite honest with you, on both fronts, his identity and his fate. Oh, there we go. You can resort it to unknown. I think I'm just going to wipe everything out here because, yeah, I really don't know that this is Charles Minor. I've got no evidence to say that he is the bosun's, was it the bosun's? No, it's the bosun's mate, or the, let me see, or that he was actually blown apart by the cannon. I mean, we can assume he took some of that cannon fire, but I really don't know what his fate was. Oh, I wanted to verify my thoughts on this chap as well, because last time we strode down yonder memory lane, I reverted my guess that he was shot by accident from within and that he actually was spiked. Is there... Oh, here we go. Right, I can see a little trail of particles. It looks like it's coming from the spider, but I want to make sure there's nobody... Oh, Jesus! Okay, I think my first assessment was right. Oh, no, it was that guy over there. Well, that is unfortunate, isn't it? Shot by your own crewmate. Right, so... If we follow... I don't know how easy it is for you guys to see, but there's a trail of particles going directly underneath the spider, and it looks like it is coming from our guy over there. That looks to me like it's the fella at the very bottom of the picture. Oh, wait. Oh, is that Lewis Walker? Maybe that's Lewis Walker. I thought it looked like the guy that's about there on the image. This chappy. But it looks like it might actually have been a stray shot from Mr. Walker. It doesn't look like him, though. But okay, all right, we'll run with that. Let's see, so that was our chap here. Yeah, no, it wasn't, that's Paul Moss. That's our Irish chap, Davy James, here we go. So, let's put in that he was shot purely by accident by our man, oh, who? What was Baldy Man's name again? He was a top man, wasn't he? Volkov, Bottrell, wait, hold on. No, it's not Nicholas. Wait, not Nicholas Bottrell. Was he a top man? Maybe I'm dreaming it. Perhaps he was a seaman. Pants. Am I going to have to... I'm going to have to refer back, aren't I? I can't remember his name. Lewis Walker. Top man. Oh, he was a top man. Where the hell was I looking? No. No. Yes. Where are you, Lewis Walker? There you are. Top man. Right, we'll leave that in there just for now, in the hopes that that gets us a validation. So, I think it might be worth us going through the crew manifest again, just to see if there are any names. That we've penciled in an identity and a fate but still haven't been validated, because much like our mystery man behind the gunner by the cannon, just so that we can bring them back into the fore, and B, so we can see if anything springs to mind. So, Martin Parrott, yeah, fate is still unknown. In fact, let's take a look. Did we ever get... No. Interesting. I've noticed a couple of people like this. They even if they didn't die on board, most people have a disappeared in chapter. Martin's just left completely open-ended. I wonder if he and the fates of a few others are squirreled away in that bargain chapter that's locked out to us. Alfred... Ooh, did we never identified the actual death of Alfred Klestel, the ship's bosun. He was bleeding out in the seat at the back end of the gun deck, wasn't he? Interesting. I wonder if by investigating his death, we might uncover some information about young Charles here. Let's go and check that out. So it was... Well, it's obviously... I was about to say, which scene did he die in? Probably his own death scene, I'd imagine. Escape Part 1. Right, lovely. So Escape Part 1. We should be able to just march straight to his body, methinks. Let's go... Yeah, here we go. Here he is, slumped over. So let's see if there's anything... Let's start here, work our way back, see if there's anything we can glean about Mr. Miner.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
For that. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold.
Forgot about that.
Chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
Question. Why did I just hear his heartbeat fading away? Was that always there? I don't remember hearing people's heartbeats as they die. Right, I'd completely forgotten about that little minor point that's, that wasn't a Charles Minor joke, by the way, I just realised. But the minor point of the captain coming up from the hold. Of course, the captain's halfway up the steps back to the main deck here, isn't he? Being followed by our Mr. Lanky. Hoskett coming out of his quarters. Yes, so the captain had gone below deck to try to ward the beast off, or so it's believed by the high-ranking officers. That's surely got to come into play at some point. Anyway, besides the point. So our man here, yes, I remember, we had this blood trail, didn't we? Which I had mistaken as being from our Mr. Lanky here, but he doesn't get stabbed until a couple of scenes later. So he'd originated from this direction. Is there any more blood around here? It doesn't look like it. Interesting, that door's open, which is the midshipman's cabin, I think. This was shut. That's just been opened by the captain and Mr. Lanky. So had he... Is there any blood on the stairs? Sorry, Cap. Could I, do you mind? Let's examine the scene immediately before his. So he died in... Oh. In Escape Part 1. Well, that's inconvenient. Oh, I thought he'd... Wait. I thought he died in the Doom. That's interesting. Oh, no. Oh, that really complicates matters. I thought that he and Gunner's mate and fourth mate had died in the Doom, but it was in the escape. This complicates matters because the bargain is padding out there somewhere. We got disappearances, right. The last scene that we can actually look at, was he present? Okay, our bosun was present in Abigail's scene during the Doom. So, right, let's get to an exit. And then head back to that scene to see if we can at least see the bosun and see if anybody that we haven't really investigated yet is near to him, because that could indicate our bosun's mate. Right, sorry, Hoskett. Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, Brennan. Cap. Right, Abigail, tell your tales. Oh, whilst I'm here, again, thank you guys very, very much for all the comments, and much appreciated. Andy M. Sorry, it's a bit loud. Would you keep it down? That's better. Andy M. had pointed out in the comments that apparently Ms. Emily Jackson, is wearing a wedding ring, making her Mrs. Emily Jackson, which makes identifying the other Miss behind her a little bit easier. That's gonna... Ah, so she is. Bloody good spot. Right, that would have been another identifier for finding out that that is Miss, whatever her face is. So, who are we looking for? Mr. Clustel. Right, there's our gunner's mate. There's Martin. Oh, I spy a hat. Okay, Oh, I think we found out how he lost his arm. The vicious beast wrapped its tentacle around, snapped it in several places, and wrenched it off of his body. That's slightly grim. So, would that count? Presumably that would count as crushed by the beast, I would guess? Let's take a look. Can we throw in... There isn't a dismembered option. Torn... Oh, it could be torn apart. Could be classed as torn apart. Let's try crushed. By the viciousst of beasts. Let's try that. So how many... We've potentially got 2 people lined up for validation. Oh, Stripety boy. Could it be? Could this be our bosun's mate? We've seen him in many, many, many scenes. I think he appears in like 16 scenes or something crazy. 14 scenes. It's Nathan that appears in 15, I think. 14 memories, but we've not really gone anywhere to identifying his fate or his... Oh, disappeared in the Doom. Ah, that complicates matters. No, it potentially doesn't, actually. No, it does complicate matters. Wait, we are in... I think we're in... Did I say we're in the final... Doom? We are in the final Doom scene. Who is this? What fate befell them? Nuts. How are we going to tell what happened to him? I mean, he looks like he's quite successfully attacking the squid. He's ramming a pike into the bloody thing. He's already stabbed a knife? Why do I keep calling it knife? Sword through it. Whilst I'm at it as well, I've noticed I keep on completely misnaming things, and I do apologise for that. I keep on calling people dotted around the ship gunners. I don't mean gunners at all. When I refer to anyone other than Mr. Wolf here as a gunner, I mean the gunman in the firing line. And also... That's quite clearly not a compass. I apologise for calling it a compass time and time again. I probably will do it again before the end. Right, back on track. So... This is this guy's final scene. We don't know for sure as whether he's the bosun's mate, though there's a good chance we could do a backtracking through some of his other scenes. Is there some unseen injury that I'm not seeing? because it's unseen. No. I suppose there'd be a good chance. Wait, no, we know his. We know the bosun mate's fate, don't we? Because fourth mate Davy said your mate was torn apart. So, if we can confirm that this is the bosun's mate, that seals his identity and his fate in one fell swoop. Ooh. Unless we can find anybody else who's being torn apart. That's going to be a little bit of a hunt, I think, isn't it? And we need to work out this guy's identity anyway. So, I suppose we start backtracking. So let's see. Let's get your memories bookmarked. And have a little flick through, eh? So, let's skip back to the Doom Part 8, which we know is the final scene for our stripy chap. He was also in this scene for Circly Man. So, let's wait, we can skip. Oh god, no. Here we go. I've got my headphones on maximum again, and I refuse to budge. Ow! Maybe I'll budge next time. Okay. Here, Stripey, Stripey, Stripey. Oh, there he is. Okay. So hold on, I'm a little bit turned around. Oh, hello, I didn't see you before. Who's that? Oh, it's Martin. That's Mr. Parrot. Okay. That, I think, is the stern. That's the bow. I think. Okay, so, yeah, of course that makes sense, because the squid's not going to switch sides, is it? So, our concentric circly boy is being ripped apart there. This chap is here. He runs over to this side. Mr. Bosun comes over here as well, gets his arm torn off. There's no real association. Who's that? Oh, that's Mr. Volkov. There's no real association at the moment between him and anyone, is there? Let's step back another scene then. So, previous one to that is... Oh, good grief. Okay. He didn't appear in any of the... Wait. Oh. Oh! Brainwave! Right, we're going to leave potentially Mr. Bosun mate for just a moment. I've just had a bloody great big brainwave. I did not realise that the scene where Nathan batters Lars Linde around the face occurred during the Doom. So remember that that lifeboat that was being flicked into the sea? I think it's this one. There's our person. Oh.
How's that? There's no cause for trouble, boys.
Here it comes.
Get in the boat. Before I forget, you killed my brother.
You killed my brother.
That was an accident.
It's like something straight out of EastEnders. Brits will know. So, we've got our purser, this chap, and Nathan all getting into the boat. Lars Linde was trying to stop them and got a club around the head, which killed him. These three guys must be the ones that were being flipped into the sea. Oh, amazing. So, I still don't know who you are, but at least we know your fate. You fell into the drink, as did you, Mr. Peters. Oh, this might trigger a validation. Oh no, I've done something wrong. Rubbish. Who did I happily announce that I'd brought to a validation level? Who was it? It was this fellow, wasn't it? Davy James, shot with a gun by L. Walker. He could be wrong. Who was the other one? Didn't I stick an ID on someone? Oh, a Miguel. Oh no, I didn't. Oh no, because I didn't. We haven't found his death. Okay, so perhaps. So it was you. Okay, if we can identify one more person and fate, then we might be good for a validation. Okay, right. Anywho, back on track. So, if we take a look again for... Well, if we go through Lars Linder, poor fella being smacked around... Oh, we can name him, can't we? We can name his attacker. Of course, because we didn't know that Nathan was Nathan at the time that Nathan smacked Lars. Now we know that Nathan is Nathan and that Nathan smacked Lars. We can name Nathan as the person that smacked Lars. Makes perfect sense when you think about it. And still no validation. I felt for sure we were going to get a validation. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, woe is me. Who have I gotten wrong? Who did identify him? We filled out Nathan Peters. What? Hold on. What fate did I slap onto the purser? Fell overboard. Okay, so that same fate should apply to the other two people in the boat. This chap here and Nathan Peters. We surely must be good on Nathan Peters. Lars Linder has got to be correct as well, which means I've stuffed up our chap in the side lane thing. Just out of interest, let's see what happens if we do change that back to spiked. Nothing. Okay, so I think he was shot. Oh, how disappointing. How bitterly disappointing. Okay. Right. Let's get back on the trail of Stripey Man here. So, oh, that's what I went into there for, wasn't it? To go to Lars Linder's fate, so that we can start flipping back through the pages. So, we're moving out of the Doom into Soldiers of the Sea. He appeared in our Carpenter's death scene. Right. Let's go and have a little sniff around, see if we can't associate Stripey Boy with somebody. Oh, I'm awfully puzzled. I'm awfully puzzled as to why I haven't triggered a validation yet. Perhaps we should track down Mr. Gull. Which? Oh, it was was it the stairway heading down into here? Wait, where's our carpenter's death? Where is our carpenter's death? Wait, in the bosun's store? Oh, of course, yes, his death was tied to the spider. I remember. Here we go. Right. Yeah, Stripey. That's... Who dat? Circly boy. That's one of the chaps that fell into the drink. That's our exit. Oh, where's... Oh, Stripes. There you are. Right. Again, not a lot we can do to really associate him with anybody. I'm not being filled with confidence that he is associated with the bosun. He was also in this scene. Wait. He was? Oh. Wait. Who's this? This is the guy that was dead. Did I screw something up? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Sorry, excuse me. Continue your duel. Did I completely misread something when I checked out that steward's death in the side corridor? Wrong. And of course we're at the wrong end of the deck. So, I'd originally thought it was the stripy guy that fired the bullet that passed underneath the spider and struck this guy and killed him. Then I checked the people present, and he wasn't there. Lewis Walker was. Did I completely misread that? Maybe I was on the wrong page. Right. Perished in Soldiers of the Sea, Part 7. Who is present? Lewis Walker wasn't even there. It is this guy. Pooh. Well, we know that we are teetering on the precipice of a validation. So in theory, if I... And again, I can't remember who it was in the comments that said essentially, if you've got a reason for guessing, then go ahead and it's all good. I still feel a little bit dirty, but thank you for the validation of that. I'm going to do one of those dirty, educated guesses again. If that guy in the stripes is the guy who I can see through here, which I originally thought it was, and we pin Davy James's death on him and get a validation, then we know that's our bosun mate. Well, give it a try, I guess. Oh, God. I'm just going to clear it out. I don't know who shot him. I haven't got a clue. Okay, the hunt for this man's identity continues. Right, what's next? God. Okay, so he was in Charles Herstick's death. Okay. Oh, this is really pickling me now. So what I mean by educated guess is we kind of suspect... Oh, this is the thing I hate about that death. You've got to walk down this bloody corridor twice to get out of it. We kind of suspect that fellow to, in the stripes, to be somebody so we can dip that potential identity in here and there to see if it sticks. Who am I looking for? Oh, yeah. Barbecue boy. There we go. Whereas I know we're on the precipice of a validation. Oh, can you burn more quietly, please? There we go. That's much better. Yes. So, I know that if I get a correct name in that spot, it's going to trigger... Aha, here we go. It's going to trigger a validation. Oh, okay. See, again... so yeah, if I went dropping those random names in, hoping for a hit, then that is just bang out of order, I should say. Well, here's our stripy boy. And again, he's with first mate Hoskett now. I'm becoming, yeah, I think this, I don't think this theory of him being first, bosun's mate is really holding a lot of water. So, let's carry it through. Maybe there'll be some clue somewhere that I can pick up on. Oh my God. That's so brutal. That's so very brutal. Right. Hoskett's here now, firing up at that Spider Rider is... Oh, yes, he was getting a gun from here, wasn't he? From our gunner. I think he's just a general deckhand. I don't think... Although saying that, the bosun... Oh... The bosun has just collected a weapon, which suggests they may have pitched up at the gunner's office as a pair. Maybe there is a little bit of... Maybe there is a little bit of a theory here. Right. Nick Bottrell. The exit was upstairs on this one, I think, wasn't it? Was it? Oh, hello. There's our Mr. Gull again. Right, let's just make absolutely sure you are who I thought you are. Yes, that's definitely Omid Gull. He's the guy with the scimitar. Oh, who have we got up here? Hello. Who dat? That's our carpenter. Oh, yes, he'd been spiked by that point, hadn't he? That's before he managed to limp downstairs and get stabberated. And that is Nathan Peters. Cool. Okay, where's my exit? Do you know where the exit is? Please point the way. I'm all... Ah, there it is. All turned around. Maybe it is worth pursuing this. I can see myself spending an entire video chasing a red herring here. I'm sure if I could see the view that you can see, you would be giving the game away by either clapping me on or screaming until you red at the face at the screen. But we'll see. Oh, hello. Ah, hi there. Here is our mystery man from the cannon. Okay, That's our guy. Again, no real signs. No, he's just, in the deck picture, he's around deckhands. In the scenes, he's around deckhands. I think I need to drop this line of investigation. It's not really conducive to identification, I feel. Right, we'll drop that little line of investigation. I think he just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time when Mr. Klestil had his arm ripped off up here. So, what more can we deduce? Let's... I think I might take another look through the manifest in a moment. Before I do, though, there were a couple of comments which were quite interesting and rather cryptic in the comments. Mark Herdman had mentioned, and I quote, "The memory of a last movement can help solve one of your longest-standing confusions. Before it can come out, it must go in." I have no proof at all that Mark Herdman is a 19th century salty sea dog, but there's got to be at least a finite possibility, right? So, Mark, thank you very much. Yes, I think one of my longest standing confusions has got to be our man here. That's got to be the hint. Memory of a last movement can help solve one of your longest standing confusions. So, that's a very good point, actually. I don't believe... I think I've examined immediately around the scene where our gunner, Mr. Wolf, gets blown up with this chappie stood behind him. I don't think I ever actually worked backwards from there to see where he'd originated from. That's not a bad shout, actually. Let's take a little look at that. We'll bookmark your memories. Perished in the Doom Part 4. And let's see if we can't work backwards to see where he originated from. Also, whilst we're here, Vass had mentioned, funnily enough, the rooster is a widely used symbol in France. Maybe it's a hint. Maybe it is. I was just about to say I'm trying to remember where I saw a rooster. But then... yeah, I interrogated a chicken up on deck, didn't I, during the judgment? Okay, I think I just got the joke. Okay, Vass, I like it. So, previous to that scene, he was in Squishy Cannon Man's scene. That's where we saw him stood directly behind the gunner. Oh, interesting. He was in Mr. Sprat's death scene. Oh, yes, he was sat down... He was sat down playing... Or chatting away, wasn't he, with, what was his name? Wei something, wasn't it? Our last standing Chinese top man, yeah, Wei Li. Okay. Nuts, I've lost the page now. Okay, so that's that scene. I don't think there's much more that it can tell us. Maybe there is. Maybe we could go and visit it in a moment, see if there was anything on the table maybe that gives the game away. Before that was on the main deck. That was the scene that we were just in, and he was stood there watching everything unfold. Before that, in the rigging. I don't think we're going to be able to tell a lot from there. He wasn't one of the top men, was he? Maybe, let's just pop in. I just realised I was going headfirst into that man's crotch. Right, I'm pretty damn sure he wasn't any of the top man. There's Mr. Gull, there's concentric circles. There's two of the Chinese crew. That's Lewis, yep. And then Mr. Volkov. I think it's basically indicating that our man of mystery, is one of the people down there. Not an awful lot of help, I guess. In fact, tell you what, since we know exactly who we're looking for, can we... I think it's a bit difficult to make out, but that man just in the center of the screen just there, I think that might be our guy, so nothing distinguishing. Let's move away from that. Before that... Oh, interesting. So he was in John Naples' death scene. Well, I did not notice him. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. He's the one that's... No, it's Stripey Man. Stripey Man is the man that stood here hauling the captain's steward away. So where's our guy that we're... Oh, there were several people... Oh, I just realised something. There were several people stood upstairs from where this scene takes place.
Keep pressure here.
There's Stripey Boy. There were several people up here, and I didn't really look into what they were doing, I don't think, did I? Excuse me. Coming through. Right. There he is again. Alongside that chap that was in the lifeboat. And Lars Linde. Not a lot to tell there. Again, where's the exit? Oh, it's down here, isn't it, I think? No. Where's... sorry, how do I get out? Oh, here we go. Right, nothing really to tell from that particular scene. I said a while back, didn't I, that we were building up momentum and we're probably going to screech to a halt. Well, lo and behold. Right, Thomas Sefton, the cook, he was in that scene as well. Excuse me. That was at the other stairwell, wasn't it? Here we go, it's Mr. Sefton. Right, let me see. Ooh, I wonder what the possibility of having hammocks out might be.
Give him tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Well,
No, take it slow.
that pretty much confirms this fella is some form of steward.
No, get back.
No hammocks. No sign of our guy either. Here's the midshipman. Oh, yes, we saw him before, didn't we? That's the captain's steward. Racing... Where's he going, forward or aft? A wee bit turned around. Oh, we can head up on deck. Oh, I forgot about all this lot here. Well. So he's headed... Where was the steward headed? Aft on the gun deck. So he was headed to that lounge bit at the back. Maybe he just really needed the loo. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, several people up on deck here. Right, that's Nicholas Bottrell. That is one of the Chinese crew. Oh, he's going to be here, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. Unloading the Formosan's chest. Not a lot we can glean from that. Oh, of course. Yes, this is just after the Formosan guard and one of our unknown deckhands was killed, wasn't it? Oh! Well. Look at these two just chilling out. Interesting. Could that be an association, maybe? Who else have we got here? We got, that's, what's his name? Henry Brennan. We got... Is it Henry Brennan? Yeah, it is. Henry Evans. We've got his mate. Maybe that is the bosun's mate. And then over here's a few of the officers. Okay. Right. Let's head back out, wherever out is. Oh, here we go. The Great Hunt begins again. It was at one of these ends, wasn't it? Here we go. Where are you off to, you suspicious so-and-so? Right, please give me a clue. Somewhere, please. Oh, nuts! I could have taken a shortcut. I could have taken the ear-blasting shortcut straight to these pair. Never mind. So, presumably he's going to be... Yeah, he's just down there. He's down there taking the Formosan chest off. Oh, this is quite a flick back, isn't it? Solomon Said. I think this is... Oh, this might be handy, actually. So, he's going to be in a hammock. So we discovered not too long ago, didn't we, that, we discovered not too long ago that those hammocks, if they've got somebody in them, it's not necessarily a corpse, it's someone living. That could play to our favour. I think. Yep. Alright, let's go see Mr. Said. Yay, I actually went to the right guy. So, in this scene, we know that all of these folks are here present, including our mystery man. I wonder if... Okay, Stripey isn't here. So... if we can go around and identify the bunks of the people that we know, we may be able to, through process of elimination, identify this chap. I wonder. Okay, so we know that those 3 bunks belong to the Russians. Was it these that belong to the Chinese? 38, 39, 40, 41. Yeah, these are for the Chinese. That's number 59. Let's see, who's 59? This is going to be a process. 59 is George Shirley, seaman from England. Okay, that's a name that has not come up before. That's not going to help us, is it? I want... So, George Shirley, a seaman from England. Wait. Just a cotton picking minute. Ah, have we got him? Have we got him? Nicholas Bottrell, Circle Man, probably not English, I would think. Omid Gul, this is Timothy Booterman, that's Lewis Walker. These 4 are Indian. These 2 are Russian, that's Nathan. This chap is most likely not English, I would say. Oh, wait, he's English, isn't he? Ah, nuts. Maybe it doesn't narrow it down as much as I thought it would. So he's a possibility. Chinese. Bloody Dane. These 3 have already been identified, as has he. So, what name did we say? George Shirley, seaman from England. I think there's a pretty good chance. Oh, I've lost the sodding page now, haven't I? Rubbish. Whose scene are we in? Solomon Said. I think there's a pretty good chance. It could be our mystery man. We've not really seen much information about this guy, have we? Other than... Wait. When did he die? He died in the Doom Part 4. He disappeared at the end of the Doom. I don't think there's another scene. No, there's not a scene during the Doom, is there, where we can take a look at the hammocks to see who's present. Right, let's have a little sniff around, see what other numbers we can pick up. So this is 36. Omid Gul. No, not our man. Don't know. That's concerning. Oh, that is Mr. Booterman, isn't it? Who's this? 42? The answers are life, the universe, and everything. That's Nicholas Bottrell. Russians. Oh, this was our... Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, I've turned myself around. Right, 58... 57? Yep. 55. Right, 55 through 58. Right. Hamado Diem from Sierra Leone. Ooh. Henry Brennan. Alexander Booth. That's another name we haven't had come up. George Shirley. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, I could go out of my way to take an educated guess as to who Hamado Diem is, but I want to check another scene first. In fact, I'm not entirely sure that I need to. Okay, my thinking is of people here present... Hold on, where am I actually going? Right, of the people here present, that name... You'd think I'd be used to what key does what by now, wouldn't you? Hamadou Diem, Sierra Leone. You would think would be either this gentleman here or this gentleman here. However, I know for sure that this guy is the one that called out when Lars Linde was being clubbed by Nathan Peters. And he's the one that said, no, it wasn't his fault, I saw it. In perfect clarity English, whereas I have not heard this guy speak once. So I think this chap is probably... Where do we... Hold on. Hamadou Diem. Finally! Finally a validation. Okay, who did we get? Hamadou Diem was spiked by a terrible beast. Lars Linde, at last, clubbed by Nathan Peters. And Nathan Peters fell overboard to his death. Lol. Oh. Right. We're almost 3/4 of the way through the souls on board. About bloody time. I think next time it might be worth taking a moment to go through the manifest and work out who we thought we had identified and labelled the deaths of, who did not get picked up in that round of validation. But guys, in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to leave a like or you care to leave a comment, whack them both down below. I really do love hearing your guys' takes on what's going on and your opinions on how I am or am not doing. As well as hearing about my ridiculous oversights. And speaking of oversights, it's taken this long to remember to mention we've actually got a Discord. Feel free to pop on over. The link's in the description. Would be great to have you over there and hear what you're thinking. But until next time, take care of yourselves, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.